All right, guys, how y'all doing out there? Good morning. I'm Doug Best from the Doug Best podcast. But you guys, most of you guys out there know that really what I do for a living is taxes. Taxes. You see that number? 559 704 3785. I'm Doug. I'm your friend. And this right here, this is the Doug Best Show. You guys see that? Today is the first day of tax season for 2026. I want you guys to just stay with me for just a few seconds right here. So you guys I'm your friend, baby. Can we have a coffee together? Can we have a coffee? Just sit down and just chit chat for just a few minutes. I'm Doug, and I had four people come in today, and I'm going to see if I want to talk about two things today. Yesterday was my birthday, and oh my God, so many people call me, so many people text me, so many people email me. I'm just asking God not to let me cry, because it touched my heart so much. I didn't hear from my daughter. I didn't hear from my sisters. I heard from one of my brothers, but I heard from some people from out of all places, Tokyo, Japan, and all my sister-in-laws, in-laws from Mexico called and wished me happy birthday. And so many people text me yesterday. I haven't talked to some of the people in 40 years. Oh my God. But what do that mean? And I'm going to stay here with the taxes. I'm just going to make a point. That means that, I'm on the social media all the time. And that means that, now with the social media, it makes people see you and you be more notoriety, more popularity, and a lot more people see you. And so that means that you're going to be scrutinized a lot more. So here we are today. We're in the Doug Best Tax Office, and I want to tell everybody first, thank you. Everybody. I text and retext about maybe 100, 150 people, but it's too many people. I think my senorita said it was like 1,600 people. Too many people. So that's when I want to just say thank you this morning. I'm Doug. I'm your friend. We just going to have like a little coffee, and we're going to sit down and talk for like 5 minutes about taxes. About 5 minutes. And what a lot of people don't know is I'm college educated, even though I grew up in the streets in the mud. I got multiple college degrees, and I know how to do taxes and accounting with a calculator. You see the calculator and an E-pen, I could do the taxes. But we had four people come in this morning, self-employed. And I love my people. I love all my clients. And I love everybody that trusts me to do their taxes. And different people have been calling me. But I said what I'm going to do this year, I'm going to take 5 minutes and have a coffee with you and explain it. And later on today, I'm going to get a hosting platform. So that means that when I talk now, it's going to go all over America. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all the other platforms that podcasts go out to. So guys, you sitting here this morning, I'm Doug Best Taxes, and I want to talk to you just a little bit. Specifically to my self-employed tax clients. Look, guys, I got a lot of businesses. You see this right here? That's Best Handyman. It tells you that, we do electrical, plumbing, drywall, roofing, all kinds of different things. That's a business. That's a business card. Stay with me. I'm explaining to you. And I want you guys, I know I got the floor right now because it's tax season. A lot of people going to listen to me. So at first I was going to say, hey, man, if your paperwork's not right, don't even come in here. No. My job is to teach and enlighten the people about God gave me the information to share with you guys. And then I understand, how this thing goes. Tax season, it's a come up. Everybody gets some money. But I'm not sure if a lot of people out there aren't aware. We got a new president and a new administration, Donald Trump. And Donald Trump has took complete control of the complete government, the whole government apparatus. And guys, they got a new law. First, it started off as the big, beautiful tax, Trump tax bill, but now it's a law. Yesterday, we opened Best Taxes, and I opened up the computer, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. It took me 6 hours to configure everything inside the computer. You got to stay with me. I'm Doug. I'm your friend. And we're going to take 5 minutes. We're going to have a coffee together, and I'm going to talk to you. And then if you got any friends out there that's doing self-employed, Mint, and you get your taxes every year, things are totally different from last year. Totally 100% different. So I'm explaining it to you. Earlier I was saying, you need a business. This is a business. My handyman business. This is another business. My tree trimming business. Stay with me. This is another business. My tax business. That's another business. And this here, this is another business. The Doug Best Show podcast is a business. It's an LLC. It's got the business license. It's got the banking account. It's got all of that. But I'm making a point. Guys. So if you come here this year, you can go to Walter Freeman. I love my brother Walter Freeman. Or you can go to Marshawn Govan. Or you can go to my brother Marvin Bland. He does taxes. Excellent tax preparer. You can go to Liberty. You can go to H&R Block, Hewitt Jackson, whoever you go to. The rules are the same, guys. So my job here today is to maybe take 5 minutes a week and have coffee with my clients and talk to you. It's not just the clients here in Fresno, everybody. I got people from all over America that, they send information in through email, and I do their taxes. But this year, the tax rules are just a little different, a lot more complicated. If you self-employed, you're supposed to have a business license, a LLC or an S corporation or something like that, but if you don't. But if you're self-employed, you absolutely must have some receipts showing that you're having a business. Look, these are receipts, guys. These are receipts. This is receipts from me. Everything I do, I got receipts. These are receipts. You can't say that you're a babysitter or you're a child care provider and you don't have no receipts for nothing. You didn't buy blankets, you didn't buy pillows, you didn't buy beds, you didn't buy food, you didn't buy milk, you didn't buy anything, but then yet you want to get the money? It don't make no sense. You cannot be in business. Stay with me, guys. I'm Doug. I'm your friend, and it's my job to explain to you what they're expecting of all of us. I understand during tax season, a lot of people, it's a come up. This is how you get your money. But we want to make sure that, we reach one and teach each other so, nobody gets in trouble and everybody get paid. I want to make sure that I teach you how to do it the correct way. And so I'm not in trouble. You're not in trouble. Nobody gets themselves in a pickle. So if you're in business, you're self-employed, you got to have some receipts. You cannot be in a business and there's no expenses. It's not possible. It's not possible. I just built some apartments. Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of receipts. I'm just making this example. I'm not trying to illuminate myself and make myself look important or nothing like that. My job as a tax preparer is to teach you and make sure that, you get the money and Best Taxes get, whatever fee that we charge you. And then if the IRS audits you or got any kind of questions, we go and get the receipts and verify everything that you say that you did. Okay, so you got to have some receipts. Next thing, you need verification or documentation of where the income came from. You can't say that I'm on welfare, I'm on Social Security, and I got 3 kids, and I made $25,000. You can say anything that you want to say, but I'm just telling you what the rules are. And I'm going to ask you these questions because with the new tax rule, they're making sure that we ask these questions. And I'm going to ask you the question. If you don't answer the questions correctly, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be polite. We're going to have Tashara give you a soda or go buy you some tacos or something, but we're going to have to decline doing your taxes. But if you listen to me, and I'm guiding you and telling you what the rules are, you're not going to have a problem. We're going to file your taxes, or you can come call me and come sit down and talk to me. I'm going to give you the information. You can go anywhere you want to go. I'm going to share the information with you. This is example, an illustration. A lot of people, when they say they self-employed, they say, I braid hair. Okay, good. Okay, so you braid hair. What you need, stay with me, guys. My desk getting a little cluttered. You're going to have something, a ledger of some sort. This is a book. So when you kept some kind of accountability, I'm Doug. We having coffee with Doug, and I'm talking to you about taxes because that's what my expertise is. Counting and taxes and business and entrepreneurship. That's what I know how to do. Second to nobody in the world. I'm teaching my clients right now, wherever you are. Even if you aren't my client, listen to me. And that way you won't get yourself in a pickle. So you got a self-employed business and you braid hair. You see, you got to take these on this date, whatever it says there, January the 7th, 2026, I braided Diane's hair. And this is the phone number. I braided Diane's hair and I charged her $150. Also on that date, this is an example. I braided Brenda's hair. I charged her $75. And at the bottom, you're going to see the total. The next day, you're going to do the same thing for the month of January, February, March, April, May, and on and on and on. And then at the end of the season, you're going to bring the book to me. We're going to make some copies. This is called a ledger where you're keeping some kind of accountability. So you got a ledger to verify that you know that you did what you said that you did. And that's how you made your money. You got some receipts to verify that that's what you did. And next thing, banking. Me, I go to Chase Bank. Stay with me. I'm just teaching you guys right here. You having coffee with Doug. I don't care if you see this information. This is a $1,000 check to Discover credit card. You see it? I'm just teaching you this right here. So there's no way possible that they can't say that I'm a legitimate business. But for a lot of you guys, some people don't, the young people, my kids don't go to no bank accounts. They don't got that. They got the new stuff. Zelle, Apple Pay, Cash App. But we need something to verify that there's been some kind of financial transaction with your business. Hey, man, I'm just praying to God that somebody's out there listening to me. I'm teaching you. This is the phone ringing right now. You guys stay with me. Hi, this is Doug. I'm doing a podcast. Yeah, I'm doing a podcast right now. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody, so you know the tax office is open right now. But I'm trying to teach you guys right now so when you come down here, everything is going to be on point. This live, real life TV, and this is what the Doug Best Show is all about. You see how somebody just called me? This is not no fake bullshit. I'm telling you, so everybody could get paid. So you got a business, you got to have some kind of verification. You got to show me something. You go wherever you're going to go, they're going to ask you the same thing. How did you make your money? You had a business. You sold chicken dinners. You did car washes. You changed tires. You was a lawnman, whatever it is. And then how did you get your money? A lot of people say, I got my money under the table. That sounds like you did something illegal. I'm explaining to you, having coffee with me, Doug Best, the tax guy. So when you say you got your money under the table, it sounds like that's illegal. But I think what most of the people mean is they got their money through cash, a cash transaction. But you got to have some kind of accountability. You can't come in here and we just write something down and we just put it in the system and tell the IRS that you made $20,000, but you can't account for it. You can't do it, folks. Some lady just called me a few minutes ago and said, well, you've been doing my taxes for 7 years. I'm not sure what we did or how we did it in the past, but what I'm explaining to everybody now, you and me, we having a coffee. I want that to sink in. We having coffee and I'm chatting with all my friends and all my tax clients, self-employed tax clients. The rules have changed. I'm not sure if you guys know who Donald Trump is. I'm not sure if you know that Donald Trump changed all the rules of taxes. It's called a new Trump tax bill that affects everybody, from the filthy rich to just us, But most of you guys out there on the self-employed end, you guys want to get the earned income tax credit. You got 2 or 3 kids and you want to try to get some money. I understand that. But it's a process and how you do it. And listen to me. You got to have a ledger where you got the accountability for how your money came in. Boom. You got some receipts to show that I spent money to make money. Boom. And you got to have some kind of way, how did you store the money? Did you put it in the Cash App, Zelle, Apple Pay, or did you put it in the bank? Boom. And do you have cards? A simple business card. Do you have a business license? Something to show that you got it. I can't help you if you're going to call me, and I want to be always nice and polite and always respectful. You cannot call me on the phone and tell me, hey, Doug, this is Diane, and I want to let my son Johnny use my kids so we can get some money. I'm going to hang the phone up on you. I'm going to hang the phone up. But I don't want to be disrespectful, and I want everybody out there that I'm sharing this information with, and I'm finna close. You share it with everybody else. The rules are the same for everybody. You cannot be in one a whole year, and here it is January the 7th, and then you finna start doing your tax and you don't have nothing. Somebody's gonna say, well, you did it for me before. I don't know. I hope we didn't do that. But if that did happen, through an error or some incompetence, a stupidity or ignorance on my part, it won't happen no more. We can't. You see, Donald Trump just went in another country, Venezuela, and got the president of the country. Donald Trump indicted the former director of the FBI. Donald Trump indicted the attorney general for New York. Donald Trump and his friends trying to indict the district attorney for Atlanta, Georgia. Folks, there's no more playing games. That's why I'm trying to explain everything to you right now. I'm your friend. I'm Doug. If you make money, I make money. So all my self-employed people, I hope if you're listening to me, I hope you are. And I'm praying to God that I was able to articulate it in a way that everybody can understand it. I want you to get the money. I'm from the streets. I'm from the mud. I'm not broke no more, but I just want to let you know that I understand how this thing go, but we got to do it correctly, everybody. We got to do it correctly. If you see this, share it and tell your friends, girl, all you got to do is just go on that Facebook and listen to what Doug's saying, and then that's how you get the money. I'm not telling you how to break no law. I'm telling you how the process works. I'm Doug Best. I'm your friend. This Best Taxes. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm your friend. And what we got right here. I'm your friend. And then we're gonna close the podcast here for a second. Something happened.